More information on this signing will take place and will be shared in terms of place, time, in a joint statement with our northern counterparts. It has been a long, long road to get to this point. And I know we know the history, and that was very much expressed during our Treaty of Concordia ceremony or commemoration by both sides in terms of the trajectory to get to where we are. However, since 2014, there have been disagreements related to the border on the island. These disagreements came about when the French contested the Dutch claim over the entire Oyster Pond, all of the waters. The disagreement in Oyster Pond led to several instances of direct confrontation between authorities from both sides of the island and unfortunately strained the long-standing good relationship with both governments on the island. Fast forward to 2017, when the French filed a petition with the United Nations signaling the existence of an international border dispute on the island. This, of course, triggered the need to come to agreements, as a deadlock that ensued after the petition would have led to arbitration, taking us to the courts, and would not answer the need for a comprehensive approach to the entire border. It would only simply deal with that dispute at the Oyster Pond. What remained was an impasse for several years, and in November 2021, the government adopted a more compromise-driven approach upon the advice of our Foreign Affairs Department in order to be able to advance discussions and move forward to be able to get to the end goal where we're able to have where we are today. Today, I am pleased to announce that after 9 years of deliberation, we are finally able to put to rest the border issue on St. Martin. We now have agreements on where those points lie, and I will now go over to clarifying the border, the negotiated border, but of course, I would have preferred to be able to do so visually, as I'm also a visual person. However, the maps were not yet ready for us to be able to show how or visualize the changes. The technical experts are still busy working diligently to finalize this, as there are 348 points that need to be enhanced on the line to be able to draw that line. Having said that, for your attention, the changes that are noteworthy to mention are that along the road in Kupakoi, this will shift slightly to the north. So when I say in favor of the Dutch, to be quite honest, there were times where the Dutch, we claimed the border to be here, and the French claimed it to be elsewhere. So if I say shift to the north, it is then meaning that it is according to where we felt it was. And if I said it's shifted to the south, it's then based on, or the west, it's based on where the French cadastres determined it to be.